Hey everyone, and welcome back to another session of how to build in No Man's Sky. Now today I would like to show you how to build a nearly perfect pentagon. And I said nearly because the technique I will be using does have a little bit of a deviation when you extend your hexagon quite large. But the detail is so small, I would say this is very close to the perfect pentagon. Now, there are some techniques out there that will give you the perfect pentagon, but they take a lot of your time, and I'm not sure if it's worth your time to spend on building a 5-sided shape. So today I will show you a rather simple technique to build the pentagon. It goes quite quickly and the result is very satisfying. So let's go ahead and have a look at that. Alright, let's begin with flipping a floor upside down. So let's place a floor here, another floor there. And now we flip this floor upside down. So we do that by just positioning a paver right here and adjacency glitching from the paver to the cylinder like that. Now on the bottom of that, we'll now put another cylinder and we slide our cursor to the bottom of that cylinder so it flips upside down. And now we adjacency from the cylinder to the paver once again. Now you can see that the paver has been flipped upside down. If I delete the floor right now and I snap another floor here, you can see that this floor has been flipped upside down. Okay, so now what we will be doing here, we will be connecting a light floor on this floor like that and delete this floor here. So this is going to be the central point of our pentagon. Now we go to the floor right here and snap two floors here. And we snap two more small floors right here and we can delete these two as we only need these to start from. And here we snap another two small floors against it. Now the next we will be doing is adjacency glitching a small triangle to the glass floor. Now before we do that, I would like to point out that you have to make sure that the tip of the triangle is pointing outwards of your floor here. It has to point in this direction. If you notice this, that you can rotate your triangle, you see that the snap point is pointing in the direction of the tip of the triangle. So if I would, for example, now adjacency glitch from the triangle to the glass floor with the point pointing towards the bottom here, to the bottom of the screen, and an adjacency, you will see that the glass floor is not lined up properly. So we need to make sure that the triangle is pointing that way, and then the adjacency, it will line up perfectly with the floor in the right direction. So let's do this now here. Snap our triangle here and adjacency from the triangle to the glass floor. Now on that glass floor here, we'll do another adjacency from the glass floor to the small floor. Now we can place this floor here and snap it right here. And we do this two more times. And now we do the same on this side, so that we are completely equal on both sides. Alright, so we have now set up our first stage. We will color this one yellow. And we will color this one red, so it's easier for me to make sure that you understand about which floor I'm talking. Okay, let's begin with the yellow floors first, and then we focus on the red floors after that. So what we will be doing now, we will be adjacency glitching from the light floor to the light box, and that way we will be using that technique to move the light floor out a little bit. So let's bring a light floor out here. Now as you can see, I'm not able to rotate my light floor, and I need to be able to do that. So let's move the light floor over that floor here and free rotate the light floor 180 degrees upside down. Now if I bring it back, I will now be able to snap rotate my floor against that. We want to have the light floor pointing downwards or upwards, not on the left and not to the right. So like this or like this. And now we adjacency from the light floor to the light box. Now we snap another light box here, and then the next light box we adjacency back to the light floor. Now we extend our light floor 2 floors out and then adjacency from a half floor to a full floor. on that full floor, we can now snap another series of light floors, which should be 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is our first glitch point for the wire. So the next one we will be doing is now on this side. We'll do the same here. Now we can delete everything except the 2 floors that were sticking out there. So this we can all delete again. The next up is the red floor, which is quite simple. We just snap a floor here and we can go to these floors, one here, one here. And now we connect a large floor on that small floor here. We connect a large floor and we adjacency from the big floor, the glass floor, to the small floor. Like that, and do the same here. You can delete these 2. And now we replace these 2 with the light floors in red. And there we go. And this results in the 4 connector points we will be needing for the Pentagon. Now we are missing one more wire, which is quite simple because this is the straight wire we need. And this one we will be doing right now. So now that I have set up everything, we can delete all our floors here. We will not be needing anything of this anymore. We will now extend our light floor. Can delete this one here, and we will now blender glitch a light floor on that one here. So let's connect a wire here and blender glitch a light floor on that connector point of that light floor there. Now we can delete this light floor, and now we'll snap a light floor here, and we'll be rotating so that the blinking light is going to be pointing downwards. So we will now pull a wire from the light floor to the other light floor. Now, if you pull a wire from the outer floor to the inner floor, you can see that direction of your wire is not correct. So let's make sure that we pull the wire from the inner floor to the outer floor, and then you can see that the direction of the floor is now upwards, pointing upwards. Okay, so now we snap another floor here, just to make sure that we don't lose this center point in case we make a mistake. So now we can delete this floor here, like that. And if you double check, you can see that the wire is still pointing straight upwards. And this will result in our floor also glitching upwards afterwards. So now we pull wires from this place to here, and each wire will represent an angle of your pentagon. Now you can go and double check your connectors and just put a connector on there and see how your connector is pointing. As you can see, all your connectors are pointing upwards as they should. So that's no problem at all. Now we can delete all these light floors here. Let's move this one out. So we always have that point to come back to. And let's blender glitch floors on each of these wires now. So we begin with the straight one, it seems. So let's just glitch on that one here. And let's extend this floor outwards by 5 floors. And the same on this side. And let's make a circle. No? Okay, let's delete this floor then. There we go. So let's delete these floors now. Delete the wire. To the next one and extend these the same. Now this technique of course gives you a result of a 20-sided circle. This means that we will have to divide our circle now until we get the 5-sided pentagon. And the final floor. Now we can delete all of our floors. We won't be needing these anymore. And this is our 20-sided circle, which is going to be the basis of our pentagon. Because the circle has 20 sides and we want to have 5 sides, we need to divide it by 5. That means every 4th floor, there has to be 1 floor that goes to the center. So let's begin here. And then we do 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th. As you can see now, we are getting very near to the Pentagon now. So I'm gonna place a metal floor out here. Like so. We can put another one here, but the other ones, as you can see, will not fit in there anymore. So we'll have to frontage them in there. So let's put a half wall here. And put a half wall here. And then we adjacency from these ones to the frontage to the floor. And now we can delete these here. Now you can see that we have now a very nice looking pentagon. If you look at the connectors of the triangles of the floor, you can see that they are going to be very equal. There is not a lot of difference you can see here, at least not with the naked eye. If you will extend the floor outwards by another 20 floors, and then with 20 floors in that direction, and you connect all of these on the outside, you will start seeing a millimeter of difference, but the difference is so small, it's for the moment not worth it to be bothered about it. Now this is how you build the Pentagon using my technique. Like I said, there are more techniques out there. As you can see, you can make a 20-sided circle with that. You can even extend with this technique further out. You could make a 60-sided circle. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys can use this. And if you like this kind of video, then go ahead and check out my channel, as there is a lot more to this. Consider also subscribing to keep in the loop of upcoming content, and leave a comment to let me know what you thought of this video. Other than that, this was Bibelbum. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.